What is up, guys? Welcome back to episode number 150 today of our My Player Career Mode. And before we get into today's episode, I saw an interesting comment on one of the previous videos saying that we should live stream episode 150, which was a good idea. However, guys, I'm actually not going to be at home for the next 4 or 5 days. Well, I will be around, but I won't have enough time to be able to live stream it, meaning I'm having to block record these episodes to get you guys them out. So I decided that I couldn't go ahead and stream it because it would be 4 or 5 days that you'd be without a My Player Career Mode episode. And so I'm just going to go ahead today, and we'll play it as a normal episode, and we'll stream a future episode instead for you guys. So, I mean, it's still going to be the same episode as always, and you'll still get a really good episode, I'm hoping anyway, in terms of the games. But of course, it just won't be live for you guys, unfortunately. So, yeah, in today's episode then, guys, we look as if we are having a Europa League game, followed up by a game against Arsenal, which is actually, of course, our former club, and then some international friendlies, which I won't be playing, so we'll be taking on Palace instead in today's episode. So it should be quite interesting, to say the least, even if we were only an Arsenal player for 6 months, not even that really, to be fair. We were there for a very, very short period of time. But without further ado, guys, no dilly-dallying today. We're going to get straight into today's episode. And our first opponent is going to be Sturm Graz here. I've probably butchered that. Probably haven't pronounced it right at all. But in which case, I apologise. However, I'm not very good at pronunciations, as you guys probably know by now. And I've got to say as well, today the menus have been so laggy. It's ridiculous. But on top of that, another thing as well, I was actually looking at pre-ordering FIFA 18 for today, but I don't know what edition to get because, of course, I don't play much Ultimate Team. However, I am looking to be playing it next kind of FIFA for you guys. So who knows, maybe I'll play some Ultimate Team and record it for you guys as well. If you're interested in that, fair enough, I might do it. So I don't really know what edition to get. I might go all guns out and just basically get the best one, or I might just get the standard one instead. I don't really know off the top of my head yet. So if you can, let me know what your edition your guys are getting for the next FIFA. Because, I mean, is the Ronaldo edition? Is that the best one? I don't actually know off the top of my head. But I know there's icons and stuff coming to Ultimate Team, which would be a different dynamic, which I'm sure will get a lot of people to play. I think Ultimate Team this year has to be one of the best years of Ultimate Team in terms of what they added to it. Since probably FIFA 11. I really enjoy FIFA 11 Ultimate Team. I played a lot of games on it. I spent a lot of time playing FIFA 11 Ultimate Team, and then I never really played it again until this one now, where I've played about, I'd say, 200 games on Ultimate Team across this account and another one, the one that I didn't actually play much with. So, I mean, that's not terrible comparing to what I used to play, because I've spent Ultimate Team, I've played Ultimate Team before on FIFA 15 and 16, and literally only had 40 games played, which is just not that much at all. So I suppose it's, 5 times more than I ever have done before in this year's FIFA, apart from FIFA 11, of course. But still, it was a good game this year that added squad builder challenges. They did a lot to it, and I just wish they could do a revamp of career mode, because there's so much that they could add which make this amazing. But regardless, guys, enough chit-chat about FIFA 18. I don't want to get you guys too hyped for it. Of course, the more I talk about it, the more I want it to be here right now. But unfortunately, it is not the case. It's coming out in about 2 months. So yeah, it should be quite interesting to say at the least, as we're taking on our opponents here. In fact, I'm just going to skip this and then we'll check out the team like that, because I don't really see the point in watching us walk out and then line up. But there it is, the team on the screen that they have got. Don't recognise any of the players, to be fair. Let's go, boys. First game of the day. The Europa League is the game that we are playing in first. We already won the first game after I got an assist in that one. And we came out as 1-0 victors. So here's to hoping we can do the same. Little 1-2 with Damari Gray here, who's running into the area, and instead of actually putting a cross in, just allowed the defender to make the tackle. And that's one thing that annoys me about this game. Every time your teammates have a good opportunity to try and whip something in, they always just run it straight into the defender. Nice 1-2, actually. Got a chance to strike it, and it's come back, and it will hit Damari Gray here, who whips across towards the back post. It's not won by us, but we will pick up the loose ball now as it's running into the area. Cross out wide. There it is, the cross in, strike. It's blocked. Brilliant block, actually, by the defender, as that was a massive, well, I wouldn't say massive opportunity, but certainly look how close he is to the goal there. If he'd have scored that, or at least got it on target, there was potential for that to go in the back of the net. The keeper may have struggled, but unfortunately for us, the defender did his defensive duty well. We've got a corner here, whips it into the middle, header on goal. Never mind, it's wide of the post, sadly. 30 minutes on the clock, still 0-0, and we've not had a convincing chance yet. Half-time whistle goes, guys. It's still 0-0 here, unfortunately, and we are yet to make the breakthrough. We've not even had a chance, to be fair. I haven't even had a shot goal other than it's been blocked, and it was from, the edge of the area. So I've not had a, clear shot yet. So, I mean, we've done literally nothing all game, and this is very much similar to the way the first game went before we got that, I guess, assist that got us the opening goal of the game. So, I mean, we're going to have to get something going here in the second half, and this is a good start to the half instead. As I've cut it inside there, got inside of that guy, got inside of that man, got to strike this left-footed. There it is. Are you kidding me? We are legit a post magnet. We are honestly a post magnet. I always seem to hit the post every time I do something like that. I've got a chance to whip the cross in now. There it is into the middle. Get on the end of that. Never mind. It's going to go over the... Oh, man. It's got a goal kick. How do we hit the post so much? I don't get it. Musa, there you go. Strands, it's got to be. There it is. We've got yet another assist in the Europa League. 62 minutes on the clock. We found the breakthrough in the game as well. Man, we should have already had the goal, to be fair, when I hit the post, but we don't. But anyways, we now have it. It is going to be our teammate Escalante with it, I think his name is. And it was a nice play, actually, in the build-up. Musa gave the pass inside to me. I waited for the run to come in, and then we played it through before he finished off the move very nicely. But like I said to you earlier, we should have already had the goal. We are literally a post magnet at the moment. I don't know how, but I keep hitting the post. And it's not just on this series, actually. The Schalke one that I've been playing through at the moment as well. I seem to always hit the post there. I just can't stop hitting the bloody post, man. It's annoying. But there you go anyway, guys. Opening goal of the game, it has come from Escalante. We lead here at 1-0. Second game of the Europa League group stage, and we lead here. So that's possibly 6 points out of 6 so far, if we can hold on to this. Oh, brilliant pass through, and we're in for 2 potentially here. But I don't think he had... Oh, why did he cut back? Wait, he's giving a penalty? Seriously? Oh, my word. That's very surprising. I was not expecting that to be a penalty kick at all. I mean, fair enough. The referee has given it. But I was about to, like, say, why have you cut it back? I don't know. I don't know how he's given that as a penalty. We will be taking this penalty kick, though, so we'll see what we can do. Left-footed strike. Keeper gets there, but doesn't make the save. And we have scored the spot kick. That's the first time, actually, I've gone to the left. In quite a few penalties, actually. I keep going to the right normally. And then I decided just then that I was going to go to the left instead for once. And the keeper gets right, and he nearly made the save. To be fair, I thought he did save it at first. That's why I kind of paused a little bit hesitantly, but he didn't save it. So, there you go. 2-0 up, guys, in a game that we didn't really even have anything going for us in that first half. And all of a sudden, now in the second, we lead by 2 goals. Lightning fast Musa just gets tackled again. That's the second time Musa has been away and for some reason hasn't used his pace that he's got. And I know he's got mad pace because he always seems to score against me on Ultimate Team, but fair enough. 2-0 up here, 2-0 win as well. We get the 3 points from today's episode, or today's Europa League game in today's episode. That's what I meant to say. We also played at 9.5, an assist and a goal for ourselves. We should have had 2, actually, with the initial one coming back off the post, sadly. But there it is. Doesn't really matter. Bristol City in the Europa League. That's not too bad to see either. Everton in there as well. West Ham in there in the other English team. I don't think there's another English team in there at all, but we'll see. There may be, actually. Bristol City, though, it's kind of cool to see them in here. I wonder how good they are currently doing in terms of their positioning in terms of the league right now, where they actually finished last season. Because right now, they are currently sat... Where are they? Wait, did they get relegated? They're playing... I think Bristol City are playing Europa League football in the Championship. Because, I mean, I can't see them in the Premier League. Let's have a look, shall we? Could be quite interesting, that. It's not the first time this has happened. It has happened in the past as well. I do remember some other teams doing it when I was a young kid. There it is. Yeah, they are in the Championship. So they are playing Europa League football. Whilst being in the Championship, they're also undefeated in the Championship so far. 4 wins and 5 draws. Not too bad. But, yeah, it's interesting that. They're playing Europa League football whilst playing Championship football. So, one Wednesday night, they're flying over to, like, Belgium or something to play someone in there. And then they're going back and playing in, like, just somewhere in the middle of nowhere in England. It's just crazy. Anyways, next game coming up, guys. It is Arsenal in the next one. Of course, my supported club. The team that we joined for, what, 6 months, if that. And they are currently sat 7th. We are sat in 11th place after 6 league games. If we win this one, we could go back up to 5th, potentially even moving up into 4th or even 2nd. Oh, wait, no. Goal difference-wise, we move up actually higher. So, victory here would be fantastic. It would move us up into a good position. So, let's see whether or not we can pick up that victory at the King Power Stadium. Arsenal the opponents. So let's go. And I honestly think, guys, that I have just seen Yaya Sanogo. Please tell me he is not leading the line. It may not have been Sanogo. I only caught a glimpse of it as we were going into game. It's not Sanogo. So who is it? Who was the guy that I saw? Maybe it's Kamara, possibly? I don't know, but it was a massive, like, 6'3" player that looked a lot like Yaya Sanogo. Fair enough. Anyways, it might be Kamara actually there. I can see that one. It potentially was him. Anyway, enough about that. King Power Stadium. Victory here could potentially move us up to 2nd place in the division. That's what we're going for. Arsenal have got an interesting team, actually. You saw it just before we popped up. Asano leading the line, of course. And we were over there for a little bit of time. Asano leading the line. And that's why we left, because he was getting played over meat in some of the games. I was like, no, hell no. So I'm here at Leicester to prove to Wenger why we should have been leading the line when I joined my favourite club when we were there for that time. And let's see whether or not we can brag a few goals just to make it even better for us. Arsenal started off brilliantly so far, and that should have been 1-0. Oh my word, how has Carrillo missed that? Free header in the middle of the box. That should have been Arsenal 1, Leicester City 0. Arsenal have started off the miles better team so far. We've not been on the ball at all. They've been completely outplaying us in every basically position at the moment. But that should have been 1-0. I have no idea how Carrillo has just missed that. That was a fantastic chance, and the header was free. He had to score there, I'm afraid. I don't know how he's missed it. And if that was me, I'd be shocked and both horrified with myself for missing a chance like that. And I just can't get going, man. Arsenal are defending, and they're just so fast in everything they're doing. And I can't even get a moment's respite. I have to kind of do everything just rapid. A great ball through again. Defensively, we looked absolutely appalling so far, man. We're getting passed through like nothing. This is shocking. We need to improve, lads. This is poor. Otherwise, we're going to be 1-0 down already in the game. I'm going to be off here, guys. I've just... Oh, no, 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 no. For goodness sake, man. Oh, second yellow card. 2 yellow cards in 27 minutes. And we're off against Arsenal. Leicester City. Oh, my goodness me. I didn't actually show you what we got the first yellow card for. We got the first yellow card because I tried to get on a ball that was there. And sadly, just completely mistimed the tackle. And then in the end... we ended up taking the man out instead. So we were already booked, and that is now our second yellow card, which means we'll be watching from the sidelines. Or not even from the sidelines, we go down the tunnel, don't we? So yeah. Long walk of shame, early bath as well. And it's not very good, that, because we didn't start off the game well. We were already on the back foot as it was, and now we're down to 10 men. So yeah, this should get interesting here, guys. I'm annoyed, because I didn't mean to do that second yellow. The first yellow... Fair enough, it was a definite yellow because of the fact, hang on a minute, that was a great first touch and nearly a goal. But yeah, the first yellow card, that was just poor timing on the tackle. I just didn't get there in time. So that one, I can understand why it was a yellow card. It may even have been a red. I'll show you it potentially after the game if I remember. But that second one there, that's annoying. That was like a 50-50 and I genuinely didn't mean to take him out. So, bit disappointing, but we'll try our best with 10 men. Uh-oh, Arsenal coming forward again on the stroke of half time. And yet again, they miss an opportunity. They haven't had a clear-cut chance. That was probably the first one that they had in terms of like having an opening for them. They've had a couple of chances here and there to try and score. None of them really like massive. But I mean, again, we've got 10 men. We were already on the back foot with 11. So I'm not expecting us to get anything out of this game. So even a draw would be good from this stage now. I don't know if we'll get it. We'll have to wait and see. The second half is about to start here as we are approaching the back end of the first. There is the half-time whistle. I'll show you the match fact at half-time so you guys can see exactly what's happening. 25% of the possession. We've had 0 shots. Yeah, that's what I mean. Talk about domination. You're seeing it right now. But unfortunately for Arsenal, it's like their shooting boots are off target because of the fact that they can't seem to be able to find the back of the net. Xhaka coming on for Carrillo. It seems to be the same like kind of change that he did when we were there, Wenger. He always used to make that change at half-time as well. So here is Xhaka introduced as we are still down to 10 men. And let's see what the second half has in store for us. Can't lie to you guys. It's going to be hilarious if we somehow manage to go on to win this. We legit haven't had a shot at all in the 60 minutes we've played so far. So if we score from this now or go on to win this game, I will be absolutely stunned. Asano cleared away. He's got a lot of paces, Asano, to be fair. So we need to watch out for this one. But yeah, I mean, 62 minutes. To be fair, Arsenal haven't done too much either, so they don't particularly deserve to win the game from what they've done, especially when you consider it against 10 men. I mean, I know playing against 10 men can sometimes be more difficult than playing against 11, but even so, you'd like to think as a team, Arsenal would have been able to break us down. As I'm saying this, they now have a chance. That's an interesting tackle on the edge of our area from our number 45, and because I'm not controlling, I cannot get anybody on the line, so this may be 1-0 here, guys. Over the top. Oh, it's wide of the post. Leicester still in the game here by the skin. Oh my goodness me. That was so close. Nearly. Anyway, we're still in it. Is it by the skin of our teeth? Is that the saying goes? I don't know. Anyways, that's it. 0-0 so far. We've still got 20 minutes to go. Can we hold on and get a point? Oh, Willems has just lost out to Amang here. Amang, what are you going to do with it? Don't just run it straight into a player, man. This is what I mean. What is wrong with AI in this game? They do something good and then just run it straight into the defender like an absolute mug. If it had just played it to the edge of the area, we may have had a chance from that one. It just doesn't make sense. Arsenal now down and forced into a change as we have to give the ball backwards. Come on, boys, hold on. I'll be very happy with a point here after we go down to 10 men. I apologise for my kind of part in that one. But hey ho, sometimes you do pick up red cards. It's not unlikely, guys. I mean, look at Juve. I think we picked up, what was it, 3 or 4 in one season, having never picked up one before, or like very rarely picked up one before. So it does happen, as we've still got a little bit of time to go here. 13 minutes. Oxlade-Chamberlain now on the right-hand side. Please tell me we are not on all-out attack with 10 men. I didn't actually see him change it. But, like, I see 3 people up at the top when we are down to 10 men. So I'm wondering if we are on an attack at this stage. And Marty now making the run. He gives it off to our teammate. Oh, my word. That was a big chance. Strike coming in. Wide of the post. Our first shot coming in the entire match. And if he'd just played it through, there was a man running through, potentially one-on-one. But, yeah, I sincerely hope we are not on all-out attack at this stage now. Because there you go. One ball through and we're in a dire situation. Asano plays it out wide to Coquelin. Coquelin looks over the top for Chamberlain. Chamberlain has now got to beat Ben Chilwell. We'll see what he can do with it. Into Zelalem. Zelalem into Xhaka. Xhaka with a chance to potentially strike this. Chooses against that. Now he does strike it. Beaten away by the keeper. Good save. We better not be on a lot of attack. That's all I'm saying. Uh-oh. Chance for Arsenal. Good block. Great block. Clear it away. Just get it. What's he doing? What is he doing? Oh, my goodness me. We've got a minute to go, guys. And we're still not home and dry just yet. We still need to be able to shore up this point. Zelalem backwards. Arsenal 90 minutes on the clock. Do not score to break our hearts. 3 minutes to go now. And we've got it with our player. Just don't do anything stupid. And we will wrap up a point here, which in all seriousness is a decent result unless we can steal something more. Let's go. Yes, we can. Come on, play that. Let's go. Steal a point. Steal a more. Never mind. Unfortunately, guys, we do come away with a 0-0 draw. But it was a point at least. As I say, I got a 4.7 match rating. So, yeah, let's not talk about that. Match facts wise, totally dominated. Totally dominated. So there you go. 0-0 draw, guys. Red card as well, which means we will have to miss the next game against Crystal Palace. It's unfortunate, but nothing I can do about it now. And we have these 2 games to come up in the international friendlies. So I'm actually going to go ahead and sim these 2 because I like to give some of the other lads a chance to showcase their ability and skills. Let's see what the board says about that. It says, I'll make it short so it's clear. You have to show more discipline on the pitch. Getting suspended is not something we take lightly at this club. See you in training. Yep. Wait, I don't think I'm picked for these international friendlies. Let's find out. We might not even be picked for them, to be fair. Let's see. No, we're not even picked for the international friendlies, guys. Fair enough. So, yeah. I don't know if that's because I got red carded. I don't know what it is, but we're not picked for the international friendlies. So that's saddening. But at the end of the day, as I say, I'm not really bothered about international friendlies. My bad. There goes the phone. Normally I have it on silent, but sometimes, guys, I forget to put it on silent. There you go. Sim match. We are not picked for this one, and it will be, unfortunately, an away game as well. So you all know when you play away and sim it, you normally go on to lose, which is kind of annoying. So we'll see what we can do in this one anyway against Palace. I should be back for the next one, which might be a Europa League game actually now, in which case it'll be okay anyways. But yeah, Palace, what have you got for us? Still 60 minutes in, guys, and it's still 0-0 at this stage. I've got a feeling somebody is going to score a late winner, but who is it going to be? Still 87, 88, 89, 90. Nobody scored a late winner. It is 0-0 there as well. So another point picked up away. Oh, wait, sorry, not away. We went away for the Arsenal game. We were at home for that one. And I'd just like to point something out here, guys. This is how fickle this game is. Manager praises outstanding Wood performances. I didn't play against Palace, and I got a red card in the one before that. Is it really that outstanding? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, third and final game coming up for you guys now. It is in the Europa League, as I said. So 2 Europa League games, actually, in today's episode. Not too bad, if I do say so. This is the third one, I think, or it might be the fourth one, actually, of our group stage now. I may have lost count. We'll see in a moment. The menu's so laggy right now. I don't understand why. I don't know if it's my game or if it's like the whole kind of game as a whole. Anyways, that's our opponents. It is Panathinaikos. Should be quite an interesting game, this one. That's the team we've got going into it as well. I can't remember if this is the third or fourth game, though. So you'll have to bear with me, guys. I think it's the third, in which case we are now potentially playing for the 9 points out of 9. But it could be the fourth. But I'm pretty sure it's the third. So far, we've won the opening 2 games if it is the third. And in which case, I would like to make it 3 out of 3, lads. So here we go. Chance to do that today. Panathinaikos, the opponents. Let's go. I mean, as long as we don't pick up a red card, that's already one better than what we just did against Arsenal. That's the team that they do have for us, though. It is a 5 at the back. Woo! We love playing against 5 at the backs. It is the favourite thing to do. Anyways, we'll see what happens in this one here, guys. King Power is where we're playing again. Of course, we just played Arsenal here. Picked up a red card because I'm an absolute mug. But let's see what happens in this one regardless. Well, we're going to need another good second half performance in the Europa League, because the first half has nothing to battle on about, because there's literally nothing happened. So, yet again, we're going to need another good second half for the third game running in the Europa League. It's going to happen again to us, unless we can score right on the stroke of half time here, which I highly doubt is going to happen. But you never know. Never mind. Just giving it away. Won it back, though, as we've still got a chance here, potentially. I mean, that just sums up this first half. It literally sums up the first half. So, yeah, we need another good second half performance. Otherwise, we're looking at a dull 0-0 here. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it happens, but I would prefer to score a goal at least, or at least have some... What are you doing? What are you doing? Seriously, second half coming up, guys. Needs to be better than the first. Good pass to go out wide. Left foot strike. Oh, my goodness me. I am so done with today's episode. No way. How have we hit the post again? We did it in the first game of the episode. That one was a lot less emphatic and a lot less brilliant. And then we had an unbelievable left-footed volley, or kind of half volley, and it's come back off the upright. I'm just post-magnet. It's a post-magnet, boys. It's a post-magnet. Strike coming in. Good save from the keeper, and it's then cleared away by the defender. And it's flicked on as well, but we are going to come away with this. Ben Chilwell has got it. Plays it into myself here. And he's tried to make the run. What on earth is that tackle? That's ridiculous. I was waiting for him to make the run. I was going to try and flick it back through. I can't believe we just hit the post again, though. I'm basically playing like a centre midfielder at the moment, guys, because I don't trust my team in defending. And every time we get it back, we're just smashing the ball at the pitch and not really doing anything at all with it. So, I mean, it's alright being all-out attack, but it requires us to actually get the ball and actually pass the ball, not just smash it straight out and hope that somebody's on the end of that. In fact, that clearance might actually be a good one. To be fair, I might get one-on-one with the defender. I am one-on-one with the defender. Stop and turn past him. Let's see what we can do with this one. He's going to get back on me there. Ref, that's how... No. Ref, you've got to at least book him for that. And bearing down on goal is the 87th minute. We have a free kick here. Didn't even book him. Can we grab the winner here? Let's see. No, hit it straight into the wall. For goodness sake, man. Hit it straight into the wall. That's not good enough. Flick on at the near post. Strike that. There we go. It's blocked, unfortunately. Thought that was going to be it. We've still got a minute to go, guys. And it's still a minute where we could have another opportunity. We'll see. Let's see what we're going to do with this one. Play it backwards. There we go. Nice ball. What are we going to do with it, though? Little one inside. Give it back. There we... No, that's wrong way. You're heading it the wrong way. Nice pass. Let's go. Little flick inside. No, that had to go through to Ben Chilwell. I'm sorry. That was a shocking pass, man. Has to go through to Ben Chilwell. How have we got that wrong? And he's rightfully having a go at me for that one, because that was a shocking pass. I still can't believe we hit the bar with the shot we did. The post. I mean, look at this. This is outrageous. What a strike that is. Thunderous, ridiculous, audacious. All the audaciousness is... and somehow we haven't scored. I can't believe it. What a strike that was as well. What a phenomenal strike. Man, we come away with a 0-0 draw as well. That's agonising. They didn't even have a shot. Anyways, guys, that is where we're going to end today's episode off. I'm gutted we couldn't get 3 points in the last one of the episode, even with the unbelievable strike. Bristol City travelling over to Italy to play Napoli and losing 3-0. And then next episode, they'll be taking on someone back in England. Yeah, it's just crazy. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode. As I said earlier, apologies that I couldn't live stream this. I am going to have to block record the episodes that you're about to see on Thursday, Friday. Because I'm actually going away well, I don't go away. I go to like another house, basically, where I don't have any equipment. So yeah, it should be quite interesting, guys. I mean, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. As always, guys, thank you so much for your continued support on the channel. I really appreciate it. I am pumped for FIFA 18. Cannot wait for it to drop. We are now 2 or so months away, guys. I will see you all for another video at 6 PM UK time tonight. And then I'll see you all again for the My Player Career Mode at 4 PM UK time tomorrow. I'll catch you all later, guys. Adios.